Yeah, it's my lip gloss. Well, my lips are too shiny. Guys, just a quick update before we start this video. Life has been lifing. The salon closed down and I needed to take the time to actually process that. I'm a normal human, so it took me however long it did, but now I'm better. I'm in a better headspace, and now it's time to continue back to what we started, what we were trying to do. And like I said, 2025, I'm not trying to be the same way I used to be. So now we're working on intrusive thoughts where I'm thinking about something and I'm going to make the video ASAP quickly. Okay. So that I know. So that I don't prolong or do anything else. So sorry for that. Now we're back. And if you have any questions, let me know. Okay. So let's start the video.
Let's get started.
Okay, welcome everyone to the Locked and Pretty podcast. My name is Angela Crystal and I'm a master loctician, and here we talk about all things locks. Anything related to locks, the hairstyle, the education, the just questions, the random things that is going to happen within the lock community, anything, okay? We're back on our A game. We are healed. We have come back to share our knowledge with you. Obviously, my kids are in this video today because we're trying to work on today's topic, and I wrote down everything, so I'm in a nice, order of things.
Yes, you are.
Yes, thank you. So today we're going to talk about why don't hairstylists talk about their career life after giving birth, and hence this guy. I wouldn't say Lily because she was you were born and flourishing before I even had the salon. I'm talking about now. Yeah. Okay.
This is comfortable.
And today, we're breaking down a few individual things that I thought about, and honestly, it's mostly pertaining to my life. This is in no way of feeling like it's such a negative aspect, but I am in that how my brain processes is that I make sure I let people know what could possibly happen. I prepare you for the worst technically, although you don't have to get in like the worst situation. Just know that it could be anything. And just know that this is just to help you if you ever get in that situation, okay? So what I wanted to make notice of is the fact that, of course, I had him August 1st last year, 2023. And from being pregnant, like 9 months before, all the way up to now, I'm just going to explain kind of what happened and also the difference between Lily, who is 8 years old, and how I started the career before she was, here. I'm also getting in the habit of not like really editing. I want to get this video out, so I'm sorry if it's not, in order, but I'm trying to be comfortable with my uncomfortability. So mind you, it was 2018. I think I graduated college, and then I went to cosmetology school for a year. And I think I graduated at the end of that year or something before. Okay, no, sorry, I got it wrong. I graduated college in 2017 with business management. And then in 2018, I graduated beauty school, cosmetology school. Lily was 2 years old, I think. Yeah, because I was pregnant when I decided to actually go back to school because I wanted to make it, I wanted to actually fulfill my dreams on being a hairstylist. And I remember specifically my mom said, don't be a hairstylist. You should be a doctor. You'll never make any money that way. And, judging from my situation now, not gloating in any way, I have made more money than my mom and what she does, and she works at the hospital.
Hey, give me that needle.
But judging from it today as well, based on the stability when it comes to being a hairstylist and also having kids, she was right. Okay, I will admit she was right. I just wanted to follow my passion at the time, and honestly, I have been grateful for that, but now it's time for the stability part, because now I have 2 kids, and
2 dicks.
yeah. So there's more that comes with being a mom and a hairstylist, so I'm just gonna kind of break that down. So like I said before, I was pregnant, I graduated college, had Lily, she was 2 when I graduated, or 1.5, one of those, and I didn't get the salon until 2020. Mind you, I backed out of it because I was just like, I don't have no clients, I don't know how this is gonna work, and eventually I just, over time, had a whole Loc salon, Loc community, Loc videos, all that, right? And then 2022, at the end of 2023, I became, 2022 December, I became pregnant with him, and I was going back, I just knew things would change, but I was not prepared on what was actually going to change, because in my mind, I'm like, I know, I'm such a go-getter, I'm a workaholic, I'm the strong woman. Hey, you're too loud.
Sorry.
I just knew what I am capable of, and I knew that I wouldn't be as effective as I thought I was going to be. I could really say it as I thought I was invincible, because I was invincible before, and I learned during pregnancy, at least within the last couple months, I was not invincible. I got so much, let me read from here. So I forgotten in my first pregnancy that I had postpartum depression after she was born. And I had a little bit of postpartum depression during the pregnancy with him, because I had, in a way, people pleased my clients. Like, I always made sure they came first. And what was happening, my problems during pregnancy, of course, the normal problems of mood changes, being tired, fatigued, back pain, I have excessive back pain, and of course the cravings.
That's gross.
So basically, I was just pregnant during being a hairstylist. It becomes such a physical and mental toll that no one talks about. Okay. And basically, I was doing fine, and then besides all I could go through pain. I was like sucking it up and everything. And I think, people were telling me, my clients were telling me, just slow down, rest, things like that. And honestly, I heard them. I heard them. Get out, go, bye. Like, I had to get them both out of here, because I'm trying, I don't know, I have this thing where I'm trying to include my children in everything, and I just know the world is not meant for children to be in everything. I don't know, it's maybe mommy issues or daddy issues, I don't know. So I just wanted to, I did all that, what I was supposed to do as a hairstylist. And when I tell you, based on the fact that I knew I wasn't going to make money when I was out on maternity leave, the only money I had that I knew that was going to come in was my Etsy business, because it's at home, it's just sewing, and I knew I wanted to work because I was just like, I'm going to be bored, so I might as well work, and that's how I'll make a little bit of income, because as a hairstylist, you don't make anything because you're not doing heads physically. So I knew I needed to do that, but I knew that I wasn't going to make the same amount of money that I would make if I was to, work. And when I tell you I worked so hard, I worked 6 days a week. I worked all day long, and because I just knew I wasn't going to make the money again. And of course, that's, programming your brain, your mind, to just, I felt like at the time I knew what was going to happen. And if the power of the tongue is serious, because I could have been like, no, I'm about to make so much money. Like, you could have changed I could have changed my whole, my wording of my words, because I just knew what was going to happen now, and I had to mentally prepare. And then, so what I did, I worked my eyeballs off, and I worked so much that the last 2 months I had made, I think it was the month. Last month I was just there. The 8th month mark, I had made so much money that I made within my whole career. I just made the most I ever made. And, I was proud of that, because I was like, look, 8 months pregnant, blah, blah, blah. And I was so proud of myself. A lot of people don't know that, my regular clients do know, but after I got out of the hospital, I had to go back to work. And specifically saying it's because, for me, I know I'm a mental case. I know I'm crazy. I know I have problems with depression. I was depressed in the hospital so bad that I can only describe it as I was killing my own self. Mind you, I did lose a lot of blood, and there's something that comes over you where your life can be taken away from you in the hospital. I don't know. I was overthinking in my own head. There's just something with my pregnancy that I knew it was different. This one was different. And I was so white. When I tell you, I'm like beiges. This is my winter color right now because there's no sun, but I kid you not, I was pale. I lost so much blood. I couldn't move. I was so tired, and they were just like, get up and move. And I was just like, I can't. Like, I kept on saying I can't. Those words you're not supposed to speak of, can't, won't, negative things. That I was actually inflicting that on myself, and it has gotten to a point where I started to everything was just so bad. So I knew my postpartum depression was returning because I experienced it my first pregnancy with Lily. But this one was different because I had a career. Like, I physically was in a career instead of a normal job, and it was a part of my life. And when I tell you, it was like the hardest part of my life. I'm not joking. So fast forward, after that, I kid you not, I know a lot of people don't know this, but my clients do. I did go to work a week after, because I'm going to tell you right now, I was slightly bored. I was like, I'm not doing anything. I'm so used to working that I physically went back to work a week after birth. Crazy. Certified mad woman. So, my last clients, I couldn't take. It was 2 more weeks where I had my clients. The last 2 weeks, I took all my clients and I spread them out throughout the next 2 months so that I can still service them. Because, I let everyone know, but I had literally I went back to work like a few days after. I took my last couple of, I think I had like almost 10 or 12 clients left. And I took that one on Friday, and he had a retwist on top of his head. It was just this perimeter. So I was like, it's not that bad. And then Saturday happened where I took like five people. I'm sorry. Don't do what I do, please. I spread my work out for the last couple months, and then kind of like November, I went back to work full time. I think it was 3 months. Yeah, 3 months after everything. And, I worked sporadically, and then, whatever happened in February, then I took time off work, and I was like, you know what, this is my real maternity leave. I took 6 months. And then, of course, we're in 2024, sorry. And then I'm like, you know what? There was so much that happened, especially money-wise, where you have to, as a hairstylist, prepare. And I just wasn't prepared for just life after the baby, because a lot has happened after the baby. So just Just saying. And after, actually talking to a therapist, because, you have to seek help. You have to make sure your mental health is good because you need to take care of your baby, of course. That's when I went to, my therapist was like, oh, what makes you happy? And I was like, oh, the salon makes me happy. My clients, they make me happy because I'm making them happy. Just owning a business makes me happy. Just being an entrepreneur, working for myself, having the time to set my own schedule, making my own money, all that stuff makes me happy. And because I was on maternity leave, I just wasn't doing any of that. So that's why I decided to open up the salon again. And then life was lifing, and now I don't have the salon again. So I'm actually in a better point. Like something is way better than before, where I'm like, I don't think I need a salon, but my home salon is set up. So I'm actually really happy that I didn't go to this salon, this new one that just opened up in October, and now it's closed. So fun. So, a lot of people don't tell you about the mental capacity you are taking. And I'm on the mental side. The physical side is literally when, of course, you gain all the weight, and it's hard to lose after the baby because you're so worried about just entrepreneurship that you're not focused on your well-being. Your weight is up and down, and then it's hard to be consistent because you're trying to fill in the void, and you're also trying to still have clients. You're still trying to make a living. People don't talk about that. So what I would do differently, if I was to do all this over, which is, I don't even know, because this one is getting me. He climbs walls. He's my little Stitch. He's Stitch. His name is Stitch now. So what I would do differently if I was, pregnant again, trying to start all over, doing the whole hairstylist thing, I definitely would work only 2 to 3 days and 6 hours maximum. I'm not putting my all into this again, just based on, the financial situation, because I was prepared and budgeted last year, but because of 2023's economy and whatever happened where they started raising prices immediately for everything. You mean food too? Yes. I wasn't prepared for that. I was prepared for the amount I budgeted, how much all the bills are, what we miscellaneous food and possible because September was coming, and I was like, school closed for my daughter. And I was just doing that for the 3 months that I was going to be out. And I prepped for that. But during that time, everything went up. Gas went up. We had a oh my God, the gas went up. It wasn't as high as during the pandemic though, because I'll never complain about that. But there wasn't a whole thing where the food price increased, and I noticed because I wasn't eating out, I would try to eat at home, but the food price was so high that I was starting to compare, and basically eating out and then food in the house is the same. It's literally the same. And I don't know. So I would prioritize my time and making sure that I have budgeted correctly, and then double that amount. Like I told my clients, if they ever want to have a baby and, whatever happens, save minimum $5,000. So on this economy now, save 15 grand. God. And I would say the weight I would prioritize my weight. I did not work out at all during my pregnancy because I'm usually in the gym, but there was just no time to do it. And then after the baby came, I just had no energy to do it at all. So it stays on you. And until you get that consistent schedule of just working out almost every day, because it comes back within like 2 seconds. I don't know what that's about. Definitely just work on working out during pregnancy, postpartum, and after all of that, because this weight is serious. And I'm not talking about women in general, but I see why the weight stays It's hard. It's hard to get rid of. Lastly, I probably touched based on it, but I already said the finances. Make sure, you're on top of it. And I would say mentally prepare with your, if you like suffer from anxiety and depression, it will amplify with postpartum. So literally minimum once every week or twice a week, because I should have done twice for myself. Go outside, take a walk, be away from the baby. Look, he's over there. I'm already like, why is he crying? But just take time for yourself as a mom in general. For our clients, we definitely do please them and we make sure they're good, but we have to do that to ourselves. So he's coming over here. You hear him getting closer. But just to recap on just life after being a hairstylist, and it doesn't work for every hairstylist. It's probably just me and whoever is going through it. Prioritizing the baby means that you possibly can lose clients, because I treat my clients like my baby. I do anything I need for them to be happy. And so when you make your baby feel comfortable, especially if you're not in daycare or no one's taking your child, you make your baby feel comfortable before the client. So you can possibly lose clients because they don't want to be near a baby. They don't want to be near a crying baby. Some people don't like children. Some people have children and they just don't want to see another child. They just got away from their kids. Why would they be near a kid at the place they're supposed to be relaxing? Plus, the appointments might be longer. That is, honestly, as a hairstylist, that it makes me uncomfortable, because I wish that all that didn't happen. I wish my baby was like, almost like Lily. I don't know. My baby, but Lily's a good example. But I wish that he stayed still, drank his bottle, or he slept the whole appointment. The next one is I'm still fatigued. When I tell you I am fatigued from the head to the toe, I'm tired. Sometimes when I have a 10 o'clock appointment, I said, I wish I put it like 12, because I get no sleep because the baby is still crying at night. He still wakes up. I just now started getting sleep where it's about, sometimes he falls asleep around 11 or 12, and I have to wake up sometimes at 4 or 5. I try to wake up early to get the day going, but I get about 6 hours of sleep nowadays. So it's better than before, where I had no sleep. Having no sleep and working on your business is the worst possible feeling in the world, because any moment of the day, I just wish I could lay down. And I would say I was working about a month ago. I don't know if I said it on my YouTube yet, but I fell asleep behind the wheel and crashed my car. So fun, right? Fun. Again, with the losing income. Losing income when the baby's here, because clients will go to another person who's free, because you're trying to dictate your schedule and take care of your baby, but you're losing clients because you're not free. And then eventually, when you lose that type of income, you have to make more. So thinking how you used to be, the imposter syndrome comes in, because it was so easy before the baby to make the income. You could go out, you can walk around and talk to people about their hair. If they have locks, I'll just be like, hey, where'd you get your hair done? And wherever they say, it can go to the next conversation with them. It could be a 10-minute conversation. It could be a mini consultation in the random store. I could say things like, I like your locks, and that could start a conversation. They'd be like, I like your locks. And then we'd be like, ooh, twinning. Things like that. And then as for social media, the aspect, I used to make 3 videos a day. Make it the same day, every single day, maybe one day off. But I used to have that type of energy to do that. And I'm an editor and I'm a videographer. So it would take me an hour for one video sometimes, just because I'm such a perfectionist. I need it to be, match the beat of the video. It doesn't work like that right now. I absolutely, when I tell you right now, I don't even want to do any of that. And I think that's what tied into YouTube, because it was such a new thing to do. And I didn't want to make a long video because I'm already having trouble on TikTok where they can't even focus on a less than 1 minute video or less than 30-second video. Like, how am I going to do that on YouTube? But that's the imposter syndrome settling in, where I think I can't do anything anymore. When before 2022, 2023, I could do anything I want. It's a little frustrating because I'm just thinking about what I was doing, but I was overproducing and I was doing a lot. And honestly, I'm really grateful that I did a lot, because now I'm learning to actually sit back, relax, and take time to myself. So again, I besides the anxiety and depression that I suffer from now, it comes and goes. But when I tell you it's like a tenfold, like it's not a 1 to a 4 anymore. It's actually an 11, where I actually stop and I lay in bed and I have that depression where I just don't want to do absolutely anything, and I can't do anything because I don't see any good with it. So that's the imposter syndrome, because whenever I would end up doom scrolling, which is stupid, and I look at everyone else just, doing their dreams, or, in the law community, there's people that have tens of thousands of views or a lot of comments, people are engaged, and I'm just like, I want to do that, but I can't because maybe I'm not good enough anymore. And the key word is anymore, because I used to be able to do that. So the imposter syndrome is real when you're a top producing hairstylist down to almost nothing, where you're just second guessing everything with your clients. Like, are they comfortable? I know my baby cried. Are they okay? Even with my home salon, I used to think a salon was better. That's what I'm better equipped for. But my clients I love my clients. They gas me up and be like, "We'll go anywhere you go. You want to be in a basement? You want to be in a car, the back of a car? Like, we'll do it." I love them. I never have a problem with clients, so I'm really grateful, and I think that's what's actually keeping me in a game. Because if I didn't have my type of clients, I would have gave up hair a long time ago. During, like, when I first was pregnant, I'd be like, okay, I'm all set. I have consistent clients who've been with me from the start. Literally, my main clients, they're still here with me in my home. So really grateful for them. I love them to death. Like, so grateful. So honestly, this is not just for hairstylists, but this is for all beauty professionals. I know that it takes a toll on physical and mental, but the main thing I think that would help us get through it is if you mentally prepare and you over exaggerate that mentally preparedness. So like I said, I said 5,000 would have been great for 3 to 4 months, maybe. I don't know. Maybe, I mean, now that I'm thinking, I'm like, that's like 1 month, honestly. That ain't it right now. And I'm like 1,500, 20. Like it starts to go up, because I'm thinking, just based on what I've been doing for the last 2 months, I'm just like, I need to make more income. Like, that's crazy. So, and then just working on your mental, the imposter syndrome is real for me, and I wouldn't want people to, or just other stylists, sorry, speaking of people in general, but I wouldn't want them to think that having a child and being an entrepreneur is like the worst thing ever. I think the main thing is being prepared for all of it. So that means taking your accountability, budgeting correctly, and overdoing it when you're budgeting, making sure you have time for yourself. That thing is real, because as you can see, my skin is skinning right now. My skin was so bad during pregnancy, and then after. It didn't start getting good until like this month or last month, because I decided to change my regimen. Realizing that you are not who you used to be is going to help you as well. And it's time to shed that old skin to be in a new skin and think differently, because you have such a new nuance, a new thing to do with your clients. Like, be creative in a different way. Let's see. I think down, like, some people can go from a full-blown salon to a salon suite. or to just doing a booth. I think it's really okay. Now that I'm doing it, it's okay to downgrade what you're going to do based on your mental health, because you can't do it all, and you can't, well, sorry, I'm putting limitations. I can't be doing that. But if you cannot, there we go, it's okay to downgrade. Let's see, and it'll be cheaper, honestly. It really would. I have no overhead price. That's why I'm kind of sticking with the at-home salon. So again, I know it sounded like a really negative video, but I just wanted to give a backstory on just kind of my life, how it's been. And I don't know any other hairstylist that has probably had the same thing. Maybe it's because I suffer from depression. That's why all this happened. But hopefully someone else who actually suffers from it can kind of, I'm not going to say get over it, because that thing is real. That thing is going to stay with you forever. But I'll just work with it. Because now I'm just doing things a little bit differently. I finally made a video after how many months? 2 months? When I said I was going to do it consistently. So I think thinking differently, doing things differently is going to help your career after birth. And if anyone, like, I think getting intake from your clients also helps too, so that they can also be comfortable. Because everyone loves my kids, but you want to make them comfortable where they can actually say, actually, no, I wish, they were in another room, or your husband. I want to hear more intake so that my clients can be comfortable. They can continue coming here. They can recommend more people, because I do stop people and be like, this is a home salon. I'm with my kid. I wouldn't want that to be such a limit on my brand, but it has been. So I'm trying to work on doing it differently. And that's why I believe I'm going in a different direction. That's why I believe I'm in a really good headspace now, where I'm completely thinking differently. Sorry, brain fart. Because I'm a new person now, and it's time to become what I'm supposed to become. Other than that, I probably would work on a rubric for people, because I think people need to be helped in that type of way. I'm a service provider, and I like providing things that people can excel in. So the most I would say is, what do you think? Like, do you have, as a regular client, this is for clients, have you experienced a different type of person or service from your business beauty professional after they had a child? What has it been like? You can say what you like, what you didn't like. And some people even moved on, So why did you move on? Are the services longer, shorter? What is it? So that we can know. And then for a hairstylist, how has it been? Because I know I'm stating just basically what happened to me. How has it been if you have a child after? What has salon life been after you had your child? Has it been worse? Has it been better? I know for me, like I said, it's been a roller coaster. But we're at the end, and now we're about to be in a nice canoe, and going down a stream, and it's gonna be nice. So how has it been after that for you? Let me know in the comments, both of y'all, so that we can maybe have like a quick support group or something going on, because I know it's hard out here in the streets, and I know the economy is doing what they can so that we're tired all the time and we're not realizing what freedom really is. But let me know in the comments how you feel, and I will definitely make up more topics like that. But if not, I have a whole thing where we're still gonna work on my lock clients, or just lock classes, so that you can check them out in the next videos. It's Thursday. Today is Thursday. I realize how busy I have been Sundays and Wednesdays for my videos. So let's see if Thursday works, because I was able to get a video out today. So we'll see. Okay. I'll see you in the next video. If you have any questions, definitely let me know. You can follow all my social medias. It's either Angelique Crystal or Angelique the Loctician or anything locked and pretty. I'll see you in the next video, okay? Bye.